Councils have several responsibilities, which include but are not limited to the following: consulting on vacancies, not hiring though, that's the principal's responsibility, selecting extracurricular programs to extend classroom learning and to ensure a well-rounded education, determining the professional development plan for the school, an obvious perk when you're awarded funds to assist with these initiatives, developing targets for achievement gaps, with input and agreement from your district superintendent and approval by your local Board of Education, writing and reviewing policies, developing a school budget. In addition to those tasks that are outlined on this slide, councils also engage in the development of the Comprehensive School Improvement Plan, or the CSIP. In this training, we will connect the dots between the notion of continuous improvement and how the CSIP complements this idea. The plan that the council develops may very well allude to some of your responsibilities that are noted on the screen, such as the professional development plan, your budgetary priorities, and of course, your plan will include your achievement gap targets. As you go through this training, remember that local context is very important here. While we are sharing generalities outlined in regulation, your school may have a more prescriptive policy, and that's important too. We encourage you to consider the full picture and entire scope of planning within your local contexts. Now, like many of you, I have been asked to participate in several professional learning activities where the presenter asked each of us to consider what continuous improvement means. I always default to the same general interpretation of the words. To me, continuous improvement is a commitment to growth. Commitments are often deemed as continuous or ongoing, right? So a commitment is a dedication to the mission or goal, and some commitments are shorter than others. And to improve generally involves some sort of growth. As you work your way through the training, think about the council as a unit, collectively agreeing on a plan to grow student achievement, which is the ultimate goal of the council, and how that commitment to growth can be captured in a plan that is monitored, measured, and even malleable, or subject to change as your circumstances change. Now that you know what the definition of continuous improvement is, and you know some of the responsibilities that councils have, I want you to take some time to go to the next Google form and answer the questions, how has your school lived continuous improvement? Or if you rephrase that, how has your school committed itself to growth? And how has the council lived continuous improvement? Again, rephrased, how has your council committed itself to growth? So how has your school committed itself to growth, and how has your council committed itself to growth? Think about these from your lens as a principal, a parent, or a teacher, and as a returning council member.